And did we update like his hit points and stuff?
He actually hasn't leveled up. I've been kind of keeping him suppressed for not for
Okay.
not actually controlling his character, but he probably might after tonight. So
Okay.
I'll worry about that when he levels up to change his stuff, and then hopefully we won't have to. Hopefully either he'll be playing or we'll have someone else by the
Sorry.
time we have to really deal with any of that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You guys last time were uh, you had just finished up the dragon attack, I believe, and given yourselves the title of the Dragon's Bane instead of the
Yeah.
Goose Dogs.
Some people gave us that title.
You may hear both throughout the course of the campaign. People may be confused as to which one's the right title.
Well, it's just
Wow.
like a nickname. The more you say you don't like it and stop using it, the more it actually gets used.
So you guys were about to head over to the sanctuary because they said that a group of townspeople kind of boarded themselves up in there, and they wanted you to go make sure that they were all right. If you look at your map of Greenest, the sanctuary is the building in the southeast corner. So it's the big building that has kind of a low wall around it.
Okay.
I think that was originally meant to,
Wait, is that in our handout? Let's see.
Yeah.
Say
yeah,
again, which one is it?
the map of Greenest.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
In the far southeast, the big building. It's like the bottom right corner.
Okay.
It's like
Oh,
the
that's
big.
not too far from the secret entrance.
So you guys were just about to head out, and I assume you'll take somewhat of a similar method of using the stream for cover. Or did you want to approach that any differently?
The only thing I could see is if we walk proudly down the street as Trent sings a song about the goose dogs.
Dragon's Bane.
Dragon's Bane, sorry. The words are so similar. Yeah, I think that's fine if we can sneak in the sanctuary and not bring any unwanted attention.
Yeah, I think at this point we're gonna have to try to sneak as much as possible because I don't have any spells left.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we don't have time for a rest, Dave.
And
You could technically take a short rest. A long rest would be the rest of the night. I mean, it's up to you guys what you want to do. Well, actually,
Well,
a long
I
rest
mean-
would be into into the daytime of the next day.
Yeah, I mean we're all pretty much at full hit points, huh?
I believe so.
So I guess I'd be okay if we just went. I guess we can't take a long rest. Trent, you good with that?
with what?
If we just, because it sounds like if we took a long rest, we'll be just sleeping through this attack.
Yeah. And
No.
I don't know what's gonna happen to the people at the temple if we take a long rest.
Yeah.
So we gotta do what we gotta do.
Bushman's feet and fists never tire, so he's good.
After a time, his feet grow numb to the feeling of crotches.
Crotch.
Well, I've already broken it once or twice on epic fails.
I was gonna say you're building up like crotch-shaped calluses on your feet.
Yeah, no, the top of my feet are inverting.
After a time, it gets like comfortable for the people you're taking.
Like, yeah, this is working as well as it used to.
Here's some extra support.
Yeah. I feel like this should hurt, but it said it's a gentle cupping motion.
All right, so you guys will head down the stream, I assume, if you want to all make stealth checks for your journey that direction.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That
Really?
second one was for Deckard.
Okay. Right. Let me roll here. So, Chugs was being a little loud in his in the stream, maybe like stomping and splashing as he goes.
Was he giggling too?
he may have been.
Okay.
I saw a lot of tadpoles.
You attract the attention of a small group of enemies. There are about three kobolds and one of those ambush drakes that you saw earlier when they assaulted the keep. But they heard the noise and they kind of searched around in the area, but you guys, Bill was able to kind of help everyone along to avoid detection, and you
Bill?
ended up making it over there.
You're a good guy.
So let's change the map. Well, hold on a sec. A little bit of actually, let me turn I'll try turning that fog on in this map. Turn on the fog and then reveal part of this here. Oops. Sorry. Okay, I'll send you guys over here.
Yay, new stuff.
Let me place you guys on the map.
This is cool, Dave. This was a good idea. Let's do it.
Damn, this is a big map.
Yeah. Thank you.
My God.
The first thing my wife said to me when we met.
I feel like this is like Jurassic Park.
You're talking about the comment that this is a cool map, right? Not the.
No, that's what I said the first time I met Steve.
You seem
Alright,
like a
so-
lot of dinosaurs out of control.
You guys are in the bottom left corner of the screen, having traveled along the stream there. And there's a lot of thick brush, like trees and things, and you can see the sanctuary and these things that look like a fence. It's kind of like a low stone wall.
How low?
Okay.
It's maybe about, I guess, how high would that be? Maybe, well, for you then, since you're a halfling, it's kind of tall, so it's about 3 feet or so.
Okay. So,
I guess I can reveal this side up here a little bit more since you guys are kind of over that way.
so what is it? Can I roll? Am I too far away to roll a perception check to see what they're doing with that fire?
Yeah, you see smoke rising from the back end here of the sanctuary, and some movement, but you can't really tell from where you're at. You could make a check right now, or you can move closer and try to see what they're doing.
So Bushman, you're kind of our expert sneaker. How far? Can we just use the cover of the trees to get a little closer? Maybe just to like go up here, like as high as up here or something.
I mean, he could sneak up, or I could sneak up. Like one of us can go and just kind of check it out, and he can come back to us and let us know what he sees, and that way we don't have to risk, not naming names, someone alerting everybody to our presence.
Hey, fucker, leave Deckard alone.
Yeah, I can sneak up and see what's going on.
Okay.
All right, you may roll a stealth check and then
Ooh.
move on up there.
Oh man, I tripped over my own feet.
The whole time he's like, "I'm getting closer, guys."
Or chugs his feet.
That was a bad time to suck there.
Guess you probably should have moved before you rolled stealth, so you can't.
Now you're just stomping through.
Dive into the trees real quick.
I guess were you moving to the edge of the tree line somewhere, or?
I was moving to there. That was a test.
Well, they heard you and they're coming.
Alright, I think where I probably would have been going is, let's see, probably right up around here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to stay inside the brush line.
Himself into the air with a shrill battle cry.
No, they just heard me stub my foot and start cursing.
Oh, and sorry again. I got started so late, y'all. I apologize.
Hey man, whatever.
No, it's cool. We know those tear jerkers can really pull you in.
God, it was so good. I asked Deanna if we could watch Notebook again. So we were on the second watch through of it.
I realized that joke might have been a little misogynistic of me. I just couldn't think of any other good movies
You're a douche.
to make fun of you for. So.
You want to hear the worst story about that movie? Is I saw it with I'll have to whisper this, but I saw
Candy?
it with, yeah.
That way you didn't have to whisper it. So.
Yeah. Well, in case Deanna hears me talking about her.
Yeah.
But so I saw it with an ex-girlfriend, and in the middle, like that scene where it's really bad, she's like really crying. I'm like, "Geez, why are you crying so bad?" She goes, "He reminds me of my ex-boyfriend." I'm like, "Fuck, this is great."
Oh man.
Like, really?
And how long after that did the relationship continue?
Jesus, I don't even know. It wasn't long. Okay.
So Bill, you can go ahead and move up into the brush there. Where
Alright.
you're gonna go.
Oh, good. Just hanging out with the enemy, I see.
Remember when Brick Tamlin goes with the bad guys in the Anchorman? That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like, Brick, get over here.
All right, so you see a group of enemies there. There are 2 raiders and 5 kobolds, and they look to be trying to set fire to the sanctuary. There looks like there's a back door there that they're trying to get lit on fire, but the building itself is made out of field stone, so it doesn't look like it's likely to catch. I mean,
Actually work.
The door itself would, since it's wooden, but they're having not that much luck starting a fire back here. The kobolds seem to be kind of bumbling around. Does the
Bill
rest
probably
of
could kill all those guys by himself. Okay, so how far is that? He can't signal us from where he is, could he?
he
Like,
could
we
if
don't-
you guys. I mean,
You
the
do a
brush
good
is
dog call.
the brush is kind of thick.
Because we could crawl up behind, like army crawl up under, like behind those fences, I guess.
Alright, does it look like they noticed I was coming?
No, they were too busy with what they're doing there.
They were too distracted by chugs.
Alright. I'm gonna try sneaking around this way and then around here over to this bush.
Ooh, I see what you're going. That's good. That's good thinking.
Okay.
Good on you, Bushman.
I'm gonna see if I can like actually scream this time.
Can he get advantage for being in his natural element?
Oh, his namesake here.
Yeah, well, my character does actually get where he can hide even if someone's looking at him if he's in light brush.
Oh yeah, since he's an elf.
That's pretty badass.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
It's gonna be a good
He should
night.
take the advantage roll because he's in his natural element.
That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Alright, so
This is the only home I know.
he's over here now, but I'm pretty sure that I knocked a tree over while I was going.
Yeah, you stumble on some brush making some noises, and one of the kobolds starts to kind of he's kind of like peering out into the woods, kind of scanning the tree line there to see if to make sure nothing is happening, and one of the other raiders is kind of coming over to get him.
Can we see all this, or is it's probably too far and too dense, right?
Yeah, you guys don't really know. You know Bill Bushman went into the woods to go check something out, and you heard some tree branches cracking as he was moving.
All right, so I'd imagine me and Burnsy are like, "Fuck it, let's go."
All right, do you guys want to?
I think Chugs would.
I mean,
Chugs would get.
Do you
Chugs
want
would
us
get
to, like? Do you want us to like roll in intelligence or perception or anything like that to see if we recognize that as signs that we should go?
No,
Not to
well,
make things more difficult for us, but I'm just trying
No,
to do what's fair.
you heard it. You heard him, in the woods just as well as they did up there, so you can
Okay.
determine whether he's in trouble or not just by
Then
that,
yes,
I
we
would
should
think.
probably.
So if you guys move up and if you're trying to be quiet, just make stealth checks.
Yeah, let's roll just for.
Yeah, Chugs can't handle this. He's gonna because like all that sneaking around probably took off a minute.
Fuck me.
Chugs silent like a deer in the forest.
He creeps past me and I just mouth, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he's wearing like freaking plate mail and shit, and he's just like,
All right, so you guys go ahead and move. I guess you're both moving up to that first area that Bushman went to.
Yeah.
All right. You see, let's see here.
We probably can't see Bushman at this point.
No, you're not really sure where he is. You heard him kind of going through the trees a little bit off to the east, but you're not sure exactly where he is right now. I'm assuming Deckard is he gonna hang back, or would he join you guys, or that's all right.
Let me get him the
I
stealth
just
check.
pictured him as mindless, like sputtering zombie, just he kind of follows behind us. Deckard, go.
He's gonna go. I'm sneaking.
All right, so you guys are up there, and you see.
Wait, when he gets behind Burns, he's gonna go, Jesus, you guys, it's bushy in here. Okay, carry on.
You see, rounding the corner on the northwest side of the building.
Oh, that's that fucking Drake. Oh God.
Did anyone else
Here.
lose Bill?
Hold on, let me move these guys down.
Am I the only one that can see Bill, or that can't see Bill?
Oh, like physically can't see Bill?
Yeah,
I can see
like
him.
Oh,
like
no,
the
I can see
webcam.
him.
Okay.
Oh
Let
my
me
God, that's
refresh
funny,
real
Bill.
quick.
That's a silly joke.
So along the side here, you see these this group of kobolds and raiders and two of those ambush drakes, and they're kind of
holy crap.
walking on their way around the building, and the kobolds are kind of like screeching and like rattling at the side of the of the building here. Hold on, let me actually get them
This is crazy.
next to the building. And they look like they're trying to kind of like scare whoever may be inside this building. They're kind of like trying to strike terror in them, so they're screaming and knocking weapons on the walls and stuff, but there's no like entry point for them, it doesn't look like, but they're kind of working their way around. And they take about a couple minutes on that side, and they start to head around. They start heading down a little bit more, and they look like they're just kind of circling. So they end up down here. The raider and the kobold who came and almost kind of heard Bushman over here. The raider looks like he kind of gets the kobold back in line, like he's kind of scolding him, and so they end up going back before this group gets over to him. So they end up going back to help with the fire, and so the large group ends up kind of walking around, and you see them they kind of just check on what these guys are doing, and then they continue around to the other side, and you can still hear them. Bill, you can actually see over there now. You can still hear them kind of yelling and carrying on.
Okay, so who brought their sticks of dynamite?
Yeah, seriously.
Could we tell if like who was leading them, or who
the
I guess who's guiding them around the building?
As far as you could tell, the two raiders were kind of like leading the ambush drakes in front. Typically, the raiders try to bully the kobolds or tell them what to do, but there was no one with a clear cut sort of leadership.
All right, I think Chugs is gonna say to Bernsey and Deckard, like, all right, I'm sure Bushman's somewhere. He could probably even see us right now. I think our best bet is if we ambush the guys at the front door, get inside the sanctuary as quick as we can, and then try and before this patrol can come back around.
Yeah, I think we need to avoid them as much as possible, because I don't think we can take them.
Bushman
so
was here. He could kill them all in one round.
We could do. We could start rushing up and hope that Bushman sees us, or we can try to sneak as far as we can and surprise them.
Can we roll it?
Possible?
Actually, that's a good point. We should probably try and see if we can see Bushman, like if we can roll a perception check or something.
Yeah, you can do that to try and scan the trees to see him.
Okay, that was Chugs, and this is Deckard. Oh my god, Deckard did really bad.
Decker's just staring at his shoes.
Only one of the fucking shit.
He's waiting for me to give him the Drake scale shoes that we made for him last session.
Now my question is how long is it going to take us to have Deckard start wearing sequin pants?
I think
right
that's the
just
direction
now.
that his character's going.
You just made it happen.
Whoever's controlling him can just start saying he starts slipping on his pants.
Well, sequin pants are better than no pants, I guess.
Deckard's going to roll a sleight of hand check to see if we notice him putting on sequin pants. I don't think we...
You think you saw him move, but you're not sure, but now his pants are all shiny.
I hope he doesn't suffer a stealth penalty.
Alright, so you guys can't really make out where Bushman is at the moment, so you can kind of make the call whether you want to go searching for him or you want to try and trigger an attack to hope that he's watching. Or
I think we should maybe try an army crawl up to the wall. I'm sure Bushman will see us then. What do you think, Burns?
Yeah, I think that'd be the best bet.
Okay, so you guys are going to stay low and go up to the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go prone.
Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to this corner, or like
Yeah.
over here, or over here?
Right there.
Okay.
While they're doing that, I'm going to try and sneak my way up to this set of bushes right here.
Okay. So you guys will all make stealth checks as you move.
That's better.
Damn, son, 25? You're fucking beast. Oh, God, Deckard.
Somebody tripped.
Somebody's
he-
sequin pants are shining.
As he's
in the
crawling, his sequins start kind of like rubbing off on the grass, and he's like, "Oh no!"
sun. Hold on, I gotta go back. Alright, well, I don't know what that means, but I don't know if I should move him, Dave, or what.
All right. Luckily, the group, you don't hear any movement. You can't really see over unless you're going to peek over the wall, but you don't hear any movement or any difference in what they're doing. Bill, you see them just kind of going about their business. They're busy trying to order these kobolds to make an effective fire.
Did Bushman see us?
Yeah, I guess you guys probably saw each other since you were both moving, so you both know where each other are at now.
We're so like-minded.
Mhm.
Alright. Could we get a surprise round, Dave?
Yeah, if
this
you
point, I
guys,
guess.
yeah, if you guys sneak up, let me move this group kind of up this way.
Yeah, get those guys out of here. Get those guys pretty far.
Oh, shit.
And let me go ahead and why don't you guys all well, I guess since you guys were sneaking and they didn't notice you, I'm still not really sure. I'll have to read up more on surprise rounds to see like who gets to go and what all happens, but I figure since you all made stealth checks and didn't get noticed, you all could act in a surprise round right now. Or if you wanted to move closer before you initiated the surprise round, you'd have to make another stealth check to make sure they didn't notice you before you like launch your attack, basically. So you guys could
That makes
all
sense.
do that right now, and I think actually getting up from prone, I think that are you guys kind of like
Yeah.
crouching behind the wall right now where they could, you can see over it, or are you still kind of down on the ground?
I imagine, I figured maybe our backs are to it, or still
Okay.
prone, I don't know.
From what I was reading, going from prone to standing, it just costs extra movement points, but it doesn't require an extra action.
Correct. I think it was like half your movement or something, but if you guys just put your backs to the wall, it's fine. I just want to make sure you... Yeah, so it'd be half your speed if you were prone, but if your backs are against the wall, it's fine. Kind of staying low, but not on the ground.
Oh my God! Why can't we? Oh! Can we please reenact the scene from The Princess Bride, where they show up as the Dread Pirate Roberts? Can we do this?
Try and scare them off.
Because there's.
You can head out if you want.
We could do some cantrips.
Yeah,
But we-
except you two are gonna have to get on each other's shoulders to make it happen.
Yeah, and even then, we'd only look like one regular-sized person. Damn.
No, it's
alright.
okay. Why don't you hop up on Deckard's shoulders? I'm pretty sure he'll work.
He can handle all that weight.
I mean, we don't have a
That's
wheelbarrow either.
Kind of
So.
interesting. What I mean, you do have cantrips, I guess.
I have Minor Illusion, and I have Vicious Mockery. Those are the only two that I have. I don't get another cantrip until 4th level.
Okay.
So I don't think it would work. I don't, it
mean,
would
we
be
could all
fun,
take-
but I
We
don't
could all
think it
take
would work.
ranged attacks, I guess. If we all took a ranged attack, we could drop.
You
4,
guys could
then-
all fire arrows while I run in and try not to die.
Oh, dude, I'll be right behind you, bro. Because if I take let's say if I take a shot, let's say half my, and then 60 to get up, I could be up next to you when they start. Maybe.
What's the range of my crossbow? It's 30 feet, but I can shoot up to 100
I
with
think it's
penalty.
150,
I believe
or
so.
it should at least be like 60 or something.
I think it's got to be 60.
Because it's just a hand crossbow. It's not a full sized. You see here. Yeah, I've got 30 feet and then 120 width.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. But I mean, we automatically have the advantage since we're stealth right now, right?
Yes. You all have
Okay.
the advantage unless you want to move closer before you actually start your first action.
Okay. So I guess that's what we got to decide.
Well, I mean, if it's advantage and disadvantage, doesn't that just mean it's a normal attack roll then?
Yeah, it cancels out.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because here's the thing: we can attack them, and then in the time that it would take for them to get to us, that would be their full action, right? Well, unless they had ranged weapons.
Correct.
If we attacked from where we were, so we might be able to.
Attack from behind the safety of the wall.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think.
Considering both you and me are protected by that wall.
Yeah.
With our height.
Well, they won't even know that Bushman's there unless he does something. So he could probably still try to sneak and come up behind him if he wanted to.
All right. So Bushman, would you want to kick this off, or do you want us to start off attacking from behind the wall and then you run and just wreck face? Good, Bill. Bill, did you hear that, or you were thinking?
You're kind of coming in a little quiet, tell you the truth, so I can't
Oh,
really
okay.
hear you.
I was saying if you wanted us to start firing from behind the wall and then you just run in.
That's what I thought we were gonna do.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Do you want us to roll initiative, Dave?
Yeah, everyone roll initiative for the surprise round.
Do we want to? Who do we want to go for, Chugs? The Raiders.
Yeah, probably the Raiders first.
Okay.
Let me see if I can increase the. God damn it! Fucking. All right, so it looks like Bushman's up first. I guess you could delay.
Yeah, you could delay till one of these other guys goes if you want.
Yeah, I'll delay until you guys go.
So you're gonna go after everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, damn! I tried to be smooth. Burnsy. All right, I'm gonna take a shot at this guy right here. Ranged attack. Am I good to go?
Yep, you're good to initiate.
All right, I'm gonna balance. If I can do this, I'm gonna balance my crossbow on the wall and be all like super sniper over here.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Get a +1 to your attack.
It flies past and kind of stokes the fire a bit as it burns your your bolt.
It was smoky.
Oh shit!
All right.
I
Decker's
should have known
gonna-
that because I nicknamed that arrow specifically Smokey. So my fault. My fault entirely,
That
guys.
forest fires.
It's a decent name. All right, so Decker's gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt on the raider on the left.
Does he have spells left?
I don't know.
Or where are we at for him?
Yeah, his firebolt is a cantrip, so he can always cast that.
Does he? Because I know we casted Sleep, and then Bill, did you cast anything else with him?
I casted his magic missile in the first.
Okay.
Yeah, and I used his sleep spell.
So how many does he get?
I think he just gets those two, as far as first level spells go.
Oh yeah, because he's a sorcerer.
But since he leveled up to level 2, doesn't he get something else?
He's actually not level 2 yet.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
Okay, so that will not hit either. It kind of the firebolt goes past him and adds to the fire, ironically,
Oh,
making it
shit.
a little bit more
Well,
fierce.
doesn't he have the advantage for the rolling?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Oh.
You know
Okay,
what? I may have to
objection.
do Burnsy.
Yeah, so
Who are you firing at?
I was firing at this guy right here.
good fucking thinking, Bill.
Yeah, I almost would
This
have.
is why we have Bill on our team.
You
Oh,
say
yeah.
that now.
Let me look those guys up really quick.
So what's the weekend like on an army base or an base?
Sorry, what was that?
Steve,
I
you
couldn't hear
cut
you.
out
What
for a
did you
second.
say?
Oh, okay. I'll try again. Can you hear me all right now?
Yeah,
Okay. No, I was asking what a marine base is like on a Saturday night.
empty.
Empty. Everyone's out drinking.
Yes, pretty much. Which is probably a good thing because if they were all drinking here, I'd have to deal with it.
Oh, that sucks.
So I'd have some idiot come up and say, "Oh yeah, we thought it was a good idea to jump off the third-story roof."
Then you got to go fix him.
Yeah, pretty much. The sad thing is, it's not the first time that I've heard of that happening.
Oh my god.
How long have you been there, Bill?
About 5 months now.
Okay. We had
That's
some friends.
crazy.
Steve and I had some friends that were stationed in California, and after they were done, they were Marines, and after they were done, they moved back to. Well, one of them moved back to Orlando. The other one's up in D.C. right now.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah,
you're.
it's
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
yeah. I was about to say it's nice out here. I enjoy Southern California. The base itself is not that much fun, but
So the crossbow bolt does stick into the back of this raider, and
Yes.
Nice.
he shrieks in pain, and then the firebolt will hit him. So you can go ahead and roll damage for
Oh.
that.
Okay, everybody, let me open up my sheet again. Sorry. Alright, hold on, I'm getting that typical lag when you try and open the book. Here we go. Nope, that didn't all. Here we go.
Make it a
Quick
good one.
damage. 8. 12 damage? Fucker's gotta be dead. I'm the DM now.
yeah, it's hard to see, but there's actually a 0 after that too.
Oh yeah, I see it.
It's just not showing on your screen. Oh, that's weird.
yeah, it must be the internet. It's kind of laggy.
That's weird.
It's conveniently taking off all the zeros on the ends of my numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets hit with the firebolt and scorches his left arm, but he's still standing up there. So then Chugs may rain down arrows on whoever he pleases.
Should I just get this one? I guess if I get one guy out of the fight, that's better than 2 injured. So he's gonna pull out his stool, stand on it, and pull out his
Gross.
longbow. he's gonna smear it on Deckard. Just to freak him out. And then Deckard will be like,
Put it on the tips of your arrows like the Viet Cong.
oh, gross.
When they would bury punji sticks, they would smear feces and all kinds of waste on the ends of the
Oh,
spikes to cause bacterial infections.
Alright, 13.
Huh.
This is on the injured guy.
Yeah.
All right, he falls down with the arrows and fire that have hit him.
The poop arrow. It had poop on it. So if he gets resurrected, he's gonna have a bad infection.
All right, and then Bushman, you are free to run in and start yelling at people and making them feel bad about themselves.
Alright, I'm probably gonna regret doing this, but I dash in here and then just start trying to kick some crotches. Well, actually, no. I'm just gonna hack at the raider with my sword first.
He's gonna kill everyone. Watch.
So that guy.
All right. You hack at him, removing a good chunk out of his side. And then I assume you're going to follow that up with your signature move.
Yep. Actually, no, I'm gonna kick him in the face this time.
Oh man.
I need to
Nice.
beat the hole out of the top of my foot now.
All right, that will hit again, and that will take him down.
So we'll see that, and I'll be like, "Oh my God, is he okay? He didn't kick him in the balls."
What's going
One of
on?
us, one of us should talk to him.
It's okay, guys. I had an EO complaint against me, so I can't kick crotches anymore.
Yo.
Equal opportunity.
Oh, fair enough.
Apparently, it's not a good role model for our children to be shown kicking people in the crotch all day long.
It must be okay. Well, sorry, Bushman. Chug is at the bottom of the list here.
Damn, which kobold got a max on his initiative?
He will probably be less than you, though, since I think you have more dex. Anyone else evenly scored? Nope. Okay. All right. So after you run in there, they all are now. They all realize they're under attack, and so they join the fight. But you're able to get another attack off before they come
Alright.
around.
So I'm gonna slice at that guy.
Nice. Well, yeah. I think kobolds are 12 or lower.
Yes, that will hit. Yeah. And that will destroy that kobold.
Bushman, you motherfucker.
Then I'm gonna take a one step over and I'm gonna try and do a Three Stooges eye poke attack on this guy. Boink.
Jesus.
Oh
Wow.
man. You basically your fingers go in and they sink further than you thought they would, and when they come out they've got two kobold eyes on the ends of them.
Now the question marks on your
Beetlejuice.
Alright.
Alright, let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, I'll just stay here for now.
Okay. The kobold in this corner comes over to assist in trying to take you down. He as he tries to step over the raider's body, he actually trips and falls.
Ah,
And so he's
Into the
actually
fire.
No, he's prone right there, kind of in front of you, and that's
nice.
gonna end his turn. So then, the next guy to go will come around here to attack. Uh, 17. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. He does.
Actually, no. If it's anything below 25, it's not.
He does 4 damage with a dagger as he hops over his friend and kind of stabs at you. And this kobold's dead, so Burnsy is next.
Okay, I'm gonna take my full movement. Kind of hoping that I'll at least maybe. What do I get? 35.
I think it's
The standard is 40, right?
No,
Or
the
is it-
standard's 30, and I think you have 25 then for.
Okay. Do I have anything less for hopping over the wall, or is that
to
included in that?
to hop over the wall and not cost extra movement? You would have to do a successful either acrobatics or athletics check. So that's just to like while you're moving to kind of successfully just hop over it in stride.
Okay, I'll definitely try. Can I do acrobatics?
Yeah, you can choose which one you want to do.
Yeah, acrobatics for sure. Okay,
Okay, you're fine.
yeah.
So you can move over
Damn.
the wall without
cool.
any
Crazy.
problem.
Do a double front flip.
Right? That's how Burnsy rolls. Pun intended.
Yeah,
So-
but
So it's 25?
Oof.
Is
Yeah,
my
I think
base
so.
movement? Okay, so if nothing else, at least tell them that there's other people here. So I think that's 25. Nope, it's 20, so one more, I guess. Okay. And then I'm going to use a Vicious Mockery on this guy right there to try
Okay.
to keep him away from. Or I guess, well, no. I think Bill can probably take them out. But I'm going to use it on this guy right here.
Okay.
This guy that hasn't kind of stepped in. And I'm going to call him. I'm going to quote Shakespeare here. And I'm going to say, "Thou art a wretch whose natural gifts were poor." I'm using a Shakespeare insult generator to come up with it.
so basically you're saying he's got a small penis.
I have a feeling that most of these are going to boil down to that. Yeah. So. I close the window.
Close the what? I think you may have closed the wrong thing.
Yeah, I think he closed the whole browser.
His
Well,
insult
I guess Decker
backfired.
could go. All right. Well, here, I guess
Here he
Decker's
is.
turn.
There you are.
Sorry. Got a little too excited. Okay. So do I roll for that?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I can take a look at it in here, but I'm sure it's if it has an attack thing in your spell
Yeah.
book, then
So there it is right there.
all right. Let me just make sure that that is. Let's see, vicious mockery. Oh, it says insults if they can hear you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. So all he has to do is just save against it. You actually don't have to attack.
Okay. I do have a damage roll though for 1d4.
Right.
It causes the psychic damage.
Do you have a save button that you can hit there to show me what the DC is for it?
I have. It says the save DC is in. I don't know if you did this or if I did this, but it says Bard DC. Wisdom is the saving stat.
Yeah. Does it have a button to hit next to in that line?
That one.
Yeah. So that's what he has to save against unless he takes damage. So no, he doesn't save against it. So he is
Sweet.
very affected by your insult, despite it coming from a generator. It.
Sam is
so you
trying to
can-
play with us?
Yeah, she's jumping around here. So you can go ahead and roll the damage on him.
Oh, she's so interested.
Your dog heard we were talking about Shakespeare and wanted in.
She's like, what?
She's gonna get caught in my headphone cord, and you'll see my head like jerk down or something.
So I roll the attack, the damage dice.
Yeah, the damage dice.
Okay. Sweet. Excellent.
Hmm.
He winces in pain as he contemplates if his gifts were really poor. Whoops. But he doesn't seem to take it too hard. So Deckard is next.
He's got a lot of self-respect, that kobold.
Deckard's all about taking it hard. He's going to roll an acrobatics check to get over the wall.
Uh-oh.
Well, you got it.
Okay. So he's 30, so he's going to come up to
He just
here.
hops over the fence, though. Actually, no, he probably steps over it.
He steps over it.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna cast.
Pirouettes, maybe.
He's gonna go ahead and cast his firebolt again. Here's the attack. All right, that'll hit. And the damage is 8.
Damn.
Dang.
He'll be attacking. I don't know. What do you think? The one you vicious mockery or
This guy's prone.
the guy in the middle?
And I think Bill can attack before either of these two guys do. So it's up to you which one
So
you
he-
want to attack.
So he's gonna hit the one on the end. Actually, yeah, that's fine.
Which one? The injured one or the?
I know Bill could probably handle himself, but actually, I'll go for the one that's behind Bill.
Okay.
Fuck, I don't know. Who cares? We're gonna kill him.
All right. He's dead.
Uh,
He gets engulfed in the flames.
Because I want Chugs to run up and kill that motherfucker on the end.
All
Chugs
right.
wants this
So
guy.
the
Oh wait, he's not gonna
the
be
one
able to.
who's injured now moves over to in line there, stepping on the corpses that are piling up. And he hits 14, which I think will miss.
He's also got disadvantage, that guy. From the Vicious
right.
Mockery.
Okay. So yeah, he would miss anyways with his first roll. So then Chugs, you may now
All right, I'm gonna
attempt to
roll
get
my-
over the wall.
I'm gonna roll athletics. Oh fuck yeah!
All right, you're good.
Damn.
All
You
right.
just bull straight through the wall.
Bruh. Well, if I do that, I won't be able to attack. Or wait, my dash is 50. Actually, I realized that I was dashing for 60 last time, Dave. I should have only been dashing for 50, but I know that better now.
We'll go ahead and make that
It's
canon
okay,
that
we forgive you.
that your stature and strength just busted through that wall.
Nice.
Fuck yeah!
Hulk smash.
I'm the greatest human there ever was. That's what Chugs is gonna shout as he comes, and he's gonna longbow shot the guy here on the. Is this guy prone? You said the one in the middle.
Yes.
All right, he's gonna shoot the one that's behind Bushman, I guess.
Okay.
Melee range. 17. I should have been a fucking ranger.
You nail him with the arrow, and he makes an even larger pile of bodies right there as Bill's just watching all these
I
kobolds
think it's 3 deep now.
step up to him.
Look, we don't know Bushman, but we care about him.
I'm standing in a pile of corpses now.
They're just piling up around you like Jesus.
That's
I
how
want to
you
get my
know.
loot and play Happy Birthday.
That's how you know when your team cares about you when you're standing in a pile of corpses.
That is true. As long as you're not one of the corpses.
Yes, that's true.
All right, you're up, Bill.
Okay. I'm just gonna point my sword in the air and go, finish him! And just slash him over the top of the head. Whoops. What the hell? Okay.
Oof, he's dead.
Oh,
Nice.
Fucking murder faced.
he is completely dead. All right, so all of them have been dispatched at the
Damn it.
back door to the sanctuary here.
Oh, this is the back door.
Decker goes, ooh.
Ooh, my favorite.
Hey, before we make our way in, I'm going to go get another drink real quick.
All right.
He's gonna be like,
That's okay.
"Excuse me, boys."
Anyone need anything? We're good? We're good? Okay.
Grab. Actually, I could use a beer.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna be right back.
All right. If you're still there, Bill, your webcam turned off. I'm not sure if I can hear you either.
If nobody said it yet, I want to make sure that we loot the bodies quickly for anything that
Okay.
might be useful. Not necessarily for looking for loot, but for anything that might be useful, considering it seems like there's a pretty big concentration here.
Okay.
And there may be some more than just grunts around.
As you do a very quick kind of rustling over the bodies, you don't find anything besides just the normal like small change and stuff that they've kind of been picking up as they've looted and found stuff. So nothing out of the ordinary. Can you guys still see Bill? Is that only on mine that?
No, I see it like the icon.
I can see him.
Okay. Oh, you can?
Yeah, I see the X behind him of a body he's on.
You're talking about the webcam?
Oh, yeah, webcam.
Oh no, I can't see him.
Okay. I can't hear him either.
Damn, Tampa Bay fucking killed us again.
Are we in the regular season now, or is it still preseason?
No, it's still preseason. But it's like Ben Bishop is such a good goalie. I don't know how you're gonna. He's so hard. He's so good.
Disable and re-enable to see if it's anything on my end. Nope. Okay. He should just. Hopefully he saw that and we'll get back to it. So you guys, Trent was saying while you were away that he was just searching the bodies real quick, but he just found like, coin purses and kind of the usual that you've seen on the parties of raiders. So you're at this back door. There's a bunch of like debris kind of piled up against the door and some small flames at the bottom of the pile.
All right. Is the fire at risk of catching the building? Is the building at risk of being caught fire?
If the fire got started, it probably would be dangerous to the door there. But you're not, it's not started right now. There's no telling if it'll pick up or not. But it's kind of, it's glowing like underneath the pile of debris.
All right. Can I kick dirt on it?
Yeah.
All right,
So
I'm effectively just trying to put it out.
Okay, so you kick dirt over it and put out the small flames that were starting there.
Yeah, I'll help him.
Trent and I are very. We go camping, or at least we used to go camping.
Yeah, we used to when we were kids.
Yeah, before we were kids. Him and I are very forest safety conscious.
Can we tell? Does it look like they were trying to burn through the door, or they were trying to create smoke to smoke them out of the other side or something like that?
Ooh.
Let's see. It looks like that probably would have been a smart idea for them, but seeing as the way that they had everything placed, it doesn't look like that was their goal. They looked like they just wanted to set the building for the door to catch and for stuff to kind of just start burning.
Okay.
Oh man, I forgot to tell you this. This is completely off topic. When my dad and I hiked out to Hidden Pond in Ocala,
Mm-hmm.
you remember the night that after we had dinner, you wanted to bury your wet naps that you cleaned the dishes with?
Yeah.
It's probably absolutely implausible that this was yours, but an animal had dug up the area exactly where you had buried theirs, and there was like little napkins on the floor.
Really?
I mean, that would have been years ago.
Well, yeah, because the ones that we buried, those were biodegradable.
Oh, okay.
So they probably would have. I mean, I can't imagine that they've been in the ground for.
I'm sure somebody else did it.
because that was right before I got married, and I got married in 2010,
Yeah.
I think. So, yeah,
Alright,
that would have been
so-
like quite a while ago.
All right,
Been
so
nuts,
can,
though.
it would have. It made me. I was like, "Aw." All right, so can we rap on the door, or is it locked? You said, or what did you say?
It doesn't open if you're trying to open it. It feels like it may be barred from the inside.
Okay, so, can we rap on the door and say, can someone hear me in there? And then I'll be like, and I guess if it stays quiet, I guess I'll say, my name is Chugs Malone. I'm here on Mayor Night Hill. We're trying to rescue people from the sanctuary.
Tell him you're part of
Would you-
Dragon's Bane.
What the fuck is Dragon's Bane?
Are they the ones attacking us? You can go ahead and make a either. I guess that'd be persuasion to try and tell them that you mean no harm.
Can I let Bernsey do that?
All right.
Bernsey, can you milk our way into this place?
I'm gonna hop over the fire there if I can. All right, I'm gonna be as soothing as possible here, without sounding too much like Barry White, and I'm gonna tell them that we are, we're here to help. There's 4 of us out here. If they let us in, we can we can aid them in any way they need, and but they need to do something quick because there's a patrol that keeps circling around the building, and they should be circling around again soon.
And then let them know we did kill all the bad guys that were out.
Yeah, and we did kill all the bad guys. We can bring in severed heads if you want, but that's probably if you got kids in there, it's probably not what you want to see.
And if they don't let us in right now, we're gonna add them to the pile.
All right. Go ahead and roll persuasion, I guess, for that.
Persuasion. Okay. Fuck me.
Can I roll to assist him?
Why is that roll so low? I don't understand. That's one of my skills.
He seems to not believe you completely, and says, Shantae will protect us in here. You need to get away. We can't depend on someone from the outside.
Shantae sent us.
do you want to roll another one?
How do you know that your god didn't send us to come protect you? I mean, can I roll another one?
You can. I'll say take disadvantage on it, but you can roll.
For being a liar.
Well, I'm gonna assist him by saying, "Freaking open the door before we kill you."
Oh my god, this is not.
Maybe something more
It's like
diplomatic than that.
he already has disadvantage. You might as well just.
Just say, fuck it, let's go play video games.
All right.
That is slightly better than my...
So
But
he,
if you help someone with a skill or ability, it's supposed to give them advantage, so that should return it to normal, right?
yes, I guess that would. Do you have to roll for helping, like to make sure you get enough to be supportive of him, kind of like in 3.5? So like if you had to roll like a 10 to be able to successfully assist them or something.
Do you want me to try that? Because I don't know how it is in this system.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll, and if it's not like a 1, then we'll.
Okay, so charisma.
Yeah, depending on what you were doing to help him. If you were doing persuasion, then go ahead
I was
and roll.
rubbing his shoulders and saying, "You got this, man. You got this."
Yeah, go ahead and.
Ooh.
shit.
You should probably roll the actual persuasion skill. I think
okay,
I
never
think
mind.
saves are actually different than what we were using them for.
Let me get my character sheet out real quick. Is it just on the main page or the core stats page?
It should be on the skills page.
It's the one to the left of the actual skill.
Oh, the persuasion skill. Okay.
Jesus.
Damn.
All right. Well,
I guess I said exactly what I said before.
If that doesn't work, Chugs will take a hard line with him. But you tell me, DM.
they still seem kind of scared to open the door. They're not sure whether to trust you or not. They did hear the fighting outside, but they're not really sure which side would have won. So.
Okay. So I'm gonna start trying to name.
Chugs, real quick. We have this other group coming around, and we don't really know what's on the other side of the building. We can kind of keep circling behind them, and come back and try again. To stay out of the way of the patrol that's going around, or see if there's another entrance.
I don't think that's gonna work because there's
somebody that we can
dead
talk to
bodies here now.
Shit. That's right.
Do we have time to make one more chance to these guys before?
If you want to, you hear the screeching mob start to round the top of the building onto the western side.
Okay. So
Out of curiosity, is the door barred or just locked?
It doesn't have a lock on it, so you're assuming it's barred from the inside.
Darn.
Okay.
Can I use my death touch ability to disintegrate the door?
I did not know about this ability that you have.
So, Dave,
Don't you know every monk has that?
Dave, what's the lady's name that we rescued?
Her name is Leanin' Swift.
Leanin' Swift. Okay, so Chuck's gonna go. Look, I'm gonna be frank with you. We hear this patrol coming right now. Either we may have to run and leave you to fend for yourselves. But we were deputized by Mayor Nighthill. We were deputized by Escobar, the captain of the guard. We rescued Leanin' Swift as we came in here.
Escobar. I'm gonna correct him, make sure that he pronounces it right so they know whether you're on the up and up.
What did I say? Escobar?
Escobar, but it was Escobar.
Escobar. I don't know why it sounds Spanish to me, so. But I'm gonna say we're a band of adventurers, and we're trying to round up everyone back to the keep. If you, I don't know enough about these people to be like, ask me anything and I'll tell you. Ask me a question about Captain Nighthill and I'll tell you who he is. So basically, I'm trying to name drop and let them know, like, I know,
Okay.
they recognize the names.
You can go ahead and roll persuasion again, but have advantage this time since you used all the names.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Alright, whatever.
Oh, God.
You're not allowed to talk anymore, Chugs. You're not allowed to say anything to anybody.
The inside he says, "How do we know you haven't
Before they
taken?"
even say anything, we're just gonna walk away. We don't-
Okay. He says, "How do we know you haven't?"
Basically, instead of saying that entire statement you just made, you're just screaming and hit your head against the door.
Alright, Dave, what were you saying?
From inside, the voice says, "How do we know you haven't taken over the keep and just taken them all prisoner, and we're the last ones standing?"
Because you just had a bunch of bad guys banging on your door, and now they're dead. And they're dead because we came here and we killed them because we're trying to rescue your people. I'm here. We're here. We're putting our necks on the line right now because.
Hey guys, my connection is my connection's really shitty and I can barely hear you, so I'm gonna back out real quick and try to reload.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, so I'm gonna say that we wouldn't have killed if we were the bad guys. We wouldn't have killed our own men, but they're dead now. If you want, I could. If there's a window, you could peek out and see the dead bodies out here. We have but precious seconds left before we need to run or fight for our lives If you could just, I don't want to let one of us in. That would be really bad for the party.
All right. The voice inside. Well, he kind of motions over to the east and says, "Well, bring him around the corner." So kind of over in this direction. Uh-oh,
Okay.
Bill's gone too.
Okay.
So, what are you grabbing to show them?
So I'm gonna grab a handful of. I want to grab a handful of the fire that they were starting, like some like hay that has some burnt ends on it, and then I want to grab the scruff of the neck of this kobold in front of me,
Okay.
and I would take it to the window, and I'd be like, this guy right here and his 7 buddies were trying to light your sanctuary on fire. We've stopped it and we've put out the fire. And I want to show them. I'm just gonna wave up the shit in the face.
Okay. There's like a very narrow window, kind of ornate and with like some different pieces of glass in it, but he can kind of make out the things through there, and he says, well, all right, hurry up inside. And
All right, and I'm gonna say thank you.
so he goes back, and the door, you hear a bolt slide, and then the door opens up to the inside. Let me reveal this stuff here.
And it's a whole shit ton of kobolds.
Oh, that would be so bad.
Surprise!
All right, so he opens up the door, and you guys
Wait,
go inside.
I have a thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you. How
No,
much
go ahead.
time would it take us to drag all the bodies inside?
You can do it real quick if you guys all kind of take a body and go in there.
Bill, do you think that's a smart idea to drag all the dead corpses in here?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Because I don't want the, I'm worried that the patrol sees the dead corpses, they're going to immediately, like, barge through the door. Should we take the bodies inside or leave them there? Maybe they think, actually, 'cause if the
I
door
don't
looks
think we
like-
have time. We need to seal the door.
Okay. Because maybe if they see the bodies that are missing, they'll either imagine kobolds went off to attack something, maybe.
Well, there's a bunch of blood on the ground and the fire is out, so they're gonna know something's up.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can all agree. You can all agree that leaving the dead bodies out there, they're probably gonna notice that.
Dave, are you still there?
Yeah, I see everyone kind of dropping out, but I can still hear Bill, but I can't see anything.
I can see all you guys.
Huh? Yeah, I can't see you anymore, but I can still hear you.
Yeah, I'll try reloading mine.
Alrighty.
Oh, there you guys
That
are.
helps.
There we go. I can see Steve and Trent and myself, but I can't see you, but I can still hear you, Bill.
Yeah, I can still hear Bill too.
So what we were discussing was leaving the bodies or keeping them there.
Can you
I
guys
thought-
hear me?
Yeah, I can
Uh-huh.
hear you.
Yep.
Okay, because before I was talking and nobody was saying anything.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you, or I couldn't even see you on your webcam.
It's weird.
So yeah, what we were discussing was to leave the bodies. I proposed to be taken in, but maybe it looks like if somebody came by and killed these guys and ran off or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
You.
Because Dave said if we wanted to each grab a body, we could probably drag them all inside. But
Yeah,
maybe we should.
even though the group of enemies on the outside is approaching, you would have enough time to drag them in if you want to.
Because to Bill's point, he said there'd still be a bunch of blood on the ground.
They we're I mean I might if I have to roll perception for this I'll do it. But can we tell if there was any actual threat to the door from them building this fire?
No, you don't. You didn't see anything that indicated that they had gotten it started enough to do any damage to it.
So how many people are in here, Dave?
There are. Let's see.
Trent, can you hear me? Trent? Oh shit, Trent can't hear me.
No. Trent? Can you hear me?
Your audio's getting all weird on me.
Whose audio?
Hey, my daughter is waking up. Hold on.
Okay.
I can still hear Trent.
Hey, there's Bill.
Yeah, I can too. I still can't see you though, Bill.
Oh, great.
Bill rolled a stealth check and now it's
I rolled a really good stealth check.
So inside there's there's a fairly large group of people. Let's see. There's about 20 people in total in here. And
Oh
The
my
guy-
god, it's log carrying guy.
the guy standing in front of you is a half elf, and he's wearing priestly robes. So you assume him to be in charge of the temple, or at least one of the clergymen.
Okay, so Burnsy's going to, so Chugs is going to shake his hand, or he's going to extend his hand, see if the man will take it, and say, my name's Chugs. Thank you so much for letting us in. I know that was a big risk to take, but I can promise you we're here on goodwill.
He says, "Thank you for coming. I knew Chantea would send someone. We're all incredibly frightened and ran here as it's one of the stronger structures nearby, and we've been holding up, but I don't know how long before these raiders come up with a plan to get inside."
So I'm going to say, you said we, who else is here?
He kind of turns around and just says all the villagers that ran here when the attack happened, and you just see kind of people huddled in
Okay.
little groups and stuff around. I just don't have them all displayed, but they're all kind of scattered about. Actually, they're more like huddling around the altar, since they're kind of afraid to go towards the sides where the group is kind of harassing.
Okay, so I'm going to ask him this then. We found a tunnel under the keep that allowed us to travel out of the keep safely. I know a lot of these sanctuaries are built with passages underneath. Do you know of such a thing, or could we even look around to see if there's a way for us to get out of the sanctuary?
You're asking if there's any other way out of this building?
Yeah, I'm asking if there's basically a secret tunnel like the keep, because I'll tell him priority number one is getting these people back to the keep where they can be safe, and priority two will help you make sure the walls of the keep stay standing today.
He says this temple is built on a solid foundation. There's no other way besides the front and back door out of here.
Okay. I see these maps. There's just a desk with some maps over here. Is that worth looking at all, or is that on the up and up? I rolled an insight check on him to see if he's telling the truth.
You can if you want to go ahead and roll. I'll let you guys roll that in the.
Actually, I'm gonna have Deckard roll insight because his insight's probably better. Or Bushman, I don't know what yours
Am I doing a perception or something?
is. I wanted to roll insight.
Yeah, you'd have to do insight to see if you're trying to tell whether he's lying.
Okay.
So yeah, you pretty much surmise that he's who he says he is, and situation is the same as what he's telling you.
Okay, so I'll say, so tell me this: did you have a plan for if that door was knocked down?
He said no. We all just gathered and prayed, and you were sent to us, so we'll follow your lead.
So I'll tell him I was not sent here by Shantae. I was sent here by my own accord, under the advice of your mayor.
But surely you must find it a strong coincidence that Shantae may have worked through your arrival.
I do not. I do not.
I'm sorry, Shantae didn't send us, it was Rihanna.
I know it sounds like a. Can Deckard roll a history check on who Shantae is? I'm curious.
Yeah, he can. I will.
I don't. If that's a basic god, then I couldn't stuff. But
Yeah,
you've not been proficient in history. What a faggot. All right, we're still at 17.
All right. Let's see if I can find it here.
Wait, I have my player's handbook.
It is one of the gods. I just can't remember at the moment a good description of it.
She's not a Forgotten Realms god.
Let's see.
Shanti, S-H-A?
Chauntea.
Oh, she's a goddess of agriculture.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so basically me and Bushman are like, no man.
So he looks kind of perturbed at your insistence that Shantae had nothing to do with their rescue, but he doesn't seem to argue.
But then I'll say to him, to make sure people, because I don't know if they can hear us talking, it's really quiet, but I'll say, if it makes your people feel better, you can tell them that's why we're here. And if maybe he wants to boost their morale, it makes them feel like there's some hope, you can tell them that, because now I feel like whatever. I'm assuming everyone heard us. So.
Yeah, they're all kind of talking.
Okay. Okay, so this is where it's gonna get bad.
So yeah, you hear the banging on the walls and the yelling outside, getting close to the corner. And then you hear at the front door, you hear a thundering bang as if it's being battered by some large object. And all the people kind of turn over to the door, and they kind of shrink back in your direction as the door seems to take a heavy hit, and you see dust and things kind of shake off of it and settle again.
Okay, so the best thing that we're gonna do is, I'm gonna ask him quickly. This room that we can't see yet, is that just a foyer?
The room
Up here.
I think that's just the back door.
Yeah, that's the entrance. That looks like the main entrance into the temple itself.
So then what we need to do is get ready. So I'm gonna ask him, Bushman, chime in here what you think. Or we should probably have all his townspeople huddle in his bedroom or whatever this room is, if there's room enough for that. And then our party can take up sort of ambush positions if that door opens. So basically anything that comes in, we can attack it. Unless we just don't want to let them beat down the door and we go out there and see who it is.
Personally, I would say we try and sneak them out the back door.
Ooh. That sounds like a lot. That sounds like a better idea because the towns up to the north. Bushman, you fucking genius. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear Trent.
Yeah, I can't either.
No, good. I'm the only one with a functioning mic, and mine sounds like shit.
Actually, when I scrolled all the way up to the north to see if the buildings are up there, I can see the top of Bill's head in his webcam.
I don't know. It seems like as of like 20 minutes ago, it started just doing wacky stuff.
Oh yeah, I do see you up there behind the map.
Alright, I'm gonna try and refresh because it sounds like Bernsey probably has something smart. Before I refresh, I think Bill's idea is really, really smart to scoot them out.
Yeah, I think Dave's about to refresh the whole thing. So.
All right, yeah, I'll refresh it here too.
I'm gonna see.
Hello.
All right. I still have no sign of you, Bill, here in the bottom. You're still stuck up in the behind the map. I don't know what's going on with that.
Hold on a sec. Can you hear me at least?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Did that work?
Nope. I'm not sure what's going on. I think it's because it's Saturday and they probably have their heaviest load around now and stuff. Remember the first night that we actually did this? It was real wacky for a while. But
yeah, true.
at least we can still hear you. Yep, I can hear you, Trent. Could you hear him, Steve?
Trent, say something funny.
Ball sacks.
That works.
Nothing?
I didn't hear shit. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
yeah, I can.
Alright, I'm gonna refresh.
All right.
Hey Trent, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently I'm the only one who can. I can hear you.
Dave, you can't hear.
I can hear both of you. I just can't see Bill. He's hiding behind the map.
Yeah, he's up in my top left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Actually, he's up on my toolbar, so it looks like he's keeping an eye on all my stuff.
No, I'm messing with it.
You click the attack button and it says in a macro, Bernsey gives all his gold to Bushman. I guess Steve was trying to get back in here. Huh.
Alright, I'm gonna broadcast my voice for a second only and see if that lightens the load. Can everyone still hear me?
Uh-huh.
Dave, Bill, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
can you still hear us?
Did you guys lose video all of a sudden?
I lost Dave's and Steve's, but I can still see you hovering up near my toolbar.
Okay, because like your windows are blackened out, but I can see a little green ball pop up every time you speak.
Yeah.
I know you can hear me, right, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me, Trent? Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, it looks like they're just having their Saturday night issues. Guess I'll try reloading again.
Bill, you're my man. You've been holding strong on me here.
I'm not translating though.
I can hear you now, Steve.
Like telephone.
If somebody else is talking, I can't hear him. You're the only person I can hear.
Yeah. Hey everyone, Trent says your guys are a bunch of douchebags.
What about now, Trent? Can you hear me?
Yeah, this is annoying.
Uh,
This is wacky.
How about everybody go to voice maybe? And maybe we can hear.
Poor Dave.
all right. Anyone?
I can hear you still.
Bill can.
No, I guess Steve and Trent can't hear me then.
Dave is non-existent.
Yeah, I guess it's like you said, just the servers for this is taking a big hit right now.
That's what I feel like, 'cause it happened last time, and
Really?
I'm gonna have to reload because I can't hear Steve or Trent now. I think it reversed on us.
Oh, good.
All right, who can hear me? Sure,
I
Bill
can.
Okay,
I
Trent
can't. I can.
can. All right, I'm doing voice only. Just fine for me.
Yeah. Dave,
Same
can you
here.
hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Bill, can you hear me?
Damn, we were so close.
Oh man, I can't hear him either. I don't. Or I guess he just can't hear us.
Shit.
I can't even tell if he's still here.
All right, I gotta scroll to the top left.
Because he's not even popping up near my toolbar anymore.
Oh, okay. Maybe when he loads back in, then hopefully we'll be all right.
Okay, not to make things more confusing, but I'm gonna mute myself because I have a phone call real quick.
Okay. I was wondering why he all of a sudden started playing an instrument or something.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, this is interesting.
dare I try and reload again, or?
I guess so.
We'll see what happens. Oh my goodness, Bill! I see your little
God, Bill.
picture thing down here.
Can anyone hear me?
I can hear him.
Yes, I can hear you.
That's
Can you
2
hear-
out of 3.
Oh, Trent's taking a call.
Right. Yeah.
Easy.
So I'm going voice only, and so is Trent. He might not hear us or see us.
Yeah, I did the same just in case it matters. So.
Okay.
Fine then. I don't want to lose you guys anyway.
Right.
All right. Well, at least we can all hear each other. So. All right. So you guys were trying to come up with a plan.
So it
For
sounds like maybe Bushman should ask the man if his people will feel comfortable sneaking up to the north, out the front door into the north. And we'll head out. We'll sort of like we'll go two of us in the front, two of us in the back, and we'll lead them out.
Okay. He. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I figured Bill wanted to give him the plan, but
Is there any way to see outside without opening the doors?
There are some tall, some like skinny windows. They're kind of,
I'm back. By the way.
they're a little bit higher than normal height.
I can
So
hear you.
I'd say that they kind of the ones on the side. So like on
Hey,
the
quick, can anyone hear Trent?
yeah.
Yeah, you guys, everybody can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
uh-huh.
Just wanted to check.
Okay.
All right. So on the east side of the building and on the west side of the building, there are windows, but they start at about like 6 feet up, and they're just kind of like tall, skinny, almost like stained glass windows up there. So you could kind of hoist someone up and try and kind of like see what's going on out there. And then there's always the window that was in the living quarters area down here in the bottom right of the building that you can see out just in that direction. If you wanted to try and survey what was going on outside.
Is it just this one guy that's in here?
No, there's about 20 villagers kind of huddled around the center altar.
Okay. Have we asked them why they think they might be being attacked right now? Or are we just trying to figure out what to do after coming inside? I'm kind of lost where we are.
Oh.
My fault.
So, okay, Dave, if you want to give him Bushman's plan too.
Oh, okay. So they, Chugs and Bushman were talking to the priest, and Bushman wants to sneak the people out the back door.
Or the front door.
Although the front door's at the top, the back door's the one you guys came through.
Yeah.
And then the
I'm proposing we go through the front door to the north to the building. Go ahead.
okay, and I think while you were away, they heard a loud bang at the door, like someone's trying to batter it down.
The front door?
Yes, at the front door.
Oh, so they're sandwiching us. I thought you meant it was like back where the fire was.
Oh no, it's at the front door up the north.
Okay. Well, as close as this group is, I think they're going to see these bodies that we did not bring in, right?
Correct.
Okay. And I think they're going to have us trapped in here. So I think we need to figure out.
So my plan, if we had to stay in here, was to funnel all the people into his bedroom, and then we would line up on the sides of the door when they came in and just open fire. But I didn't realize someone was banging on the front of the door, so that I don't think we would have time to funnel a bunch of people this way. I mean, there's literally a kobold right around the corner.
No, I don't think we're going to get them all out of there. Stepping over those bodies and get them all to safety. I think we might get at least a few of them killed.
Unless we let them go and we charge this army of people.
Well, let's keep the door barred. I mean, unless they're carrying around a battering ram, they're not. I don't know if they're going to get through it right away.
Oh.
So we can kind of figure out what to do.
All right, let's do this. Okay.
All right, here they come.
Gabe, so we can't see to the north. We can't see anything that way, right?
Correct.
So can we move these pews, or are they stuck to the ground?
They're not stuck. They're made out of stone, but you could probably all push together if you really wanted to move them.
So you could fit 3 people behind each pew.
Oh, you mean like as cover, like top, like
Well,
turn
the
it
ones that
over?
we're not going to use to barricade the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I don't know.
they might burn this thing down. So maybe if we push this heavy stone door behind this door and then handle what's at the front of the door, at the front.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and suggest that Bushman jumps in and helps push this thing, because I don't know if I'm going to be of any use.
Probably more use than Deckard.
All right.
Deckard's like, oh my god, from water, my hands are so dirty.
Holy water.
Alright, so let's say we move this pew. If we need to roll an athletics check, we can.
No, you guys can just, since you're not in combat or anything, I'll let you guys just kind of move it. Where do you want to move it to?
Just in front of the door, like exactly right here. Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's run to the front door and see if we can roll a perception check without hitting this thing.
All right. As you get to the
Oh. I'm sorry. I just thought of an idea, but
yeah, okay.
if Trent. Okay, go ahead.
As you get to the door, there's another thunderous sound as it hits, and you almost see it kind of bow inward a little bit. And there are some cracks now in the wood that are large enough to kind of look through.
Okay.
And this is the back door.
The front door.
Oh, so both doors are being attacked right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I was wrong. That was my whole fault. I think I won that confusion. But we're being sandwiched.
Decker goes, ooh.
I'll have two, please.
Okay, so now that there are holes through the door, what's out there?
Let me set them up here. Let me grab these guys.
That was a good idea too, Bushman. I didn't realize you were getting sandwiched though.
Oh well.
Good thing we have a combat guy in here. Oh, spot.
While they're checking that out, I'm gonna kind of make my way to this guy. I'm assuming is this the priest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
While they're taking a look at everything, can I talk to him and ask him why they might be like laying siege to the temple? Like what might be here that they'd be after? Because we haven't really seen this kind of concentration anywhere else in the town,
Very true.
except beyond the keep, where there's the leaders of the town have kind of holed up with a bunch of survivors, but they're not really actively attacking that. They're trying to get in here.
He assumes that all he knows is that there's a large concentration of villagers, and they could perhaps be wanting to get the religious, decorations inside the temple. Like there's, little statues of Shantea that are like, made out of silver and stuff like that inside. He's just assuming that it's because of the loot that they could gain from such a place.
Okay, can I roll a perception check on who's the scary fucker at the back of this formation?
Yes, so you see a raider at the back who seems to be instructing these kobolds and other two raiders.
I think Trent was trying to get to who the scary guy was.
No.
Oh, you said LOL I was. What was that from?
Something I said. I was listening to you guys while I was on the phone. Oh, playing an instrument. It was a joke.
Oh.
That was a while back.
Oh, sorry.
I'll start timestamping this stuff.
So you see him. He's dressed in what is obviously a kind of atypical cultist like garb. He has lots of like his it's pauldrons, I guess you would call them, are kind of like slanted outward and pointy, and he has this really elaborate mask on his face with the points all coming out. And he's kind of instructing them on his word. The kobolds in front kind of have this makeshift battering ram out of a log that they're ramming into the door there.
Alright, does he look like a warrior or a caster?
He looks like a cultist. You can't really tell from what he's wearing. He kind of has lighter clothing on, but you're not sure what that means.
Okay. Okay. So this door is actively being attacked. Can we... Jesus. So I read the numbers. It's the same amount of kobolds, the same amount of raiders. The other group has two drakes. But they have just one guy. So maybe
They have more at the back.
Yeah.
I mean, the numbers are.
Oh yeah, they have more cobalt energy. That's okay.
So, so in the back, that group, you hear them kind of quiet down as they get to the back entrance here, and you assume that they've discovered the bodies at the back, and you hear some scratching, and like they're kind of searching the doorway here, and as it seems, and then the scratching kind of goes away after a little while, and then you hear some of the raiders shouting commands. Let's see, you can't really see out here.
Alright, well at the rate this door is breaking, we might want to put another bench in front of this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Let's bar the fuck out of this door. Alright.
Alright, so you guys are going to put another bench in front of this one?
We're gonna put 2 benches in front of that one.
Okay.
And then
Can I
Trevor's
do a
gonna
perception check to see if there's anything unusual about this room? Like any secret passages or whatever?
Oh, I tried that with him. Oh, but I didn't roll a perception check.
Yeah, you can, I guess you guys can see out this door out here, so I'll kind of reveal a little bit of what's going on outside. So you roll perception?
Yeah. Do you want me to roll it or are you going to?
Yeah, I'll have you guys go ahead and roll your stuff in the chat.
God, Jesus.
Can
So,
I
yeah.
roll, or am I too far away from the conversation to know that they're looking for stuff?
You can, I mean, you can communicate to each other that you're looking around, so you can roll if you want.
The fuck, man?
So you guys don't really,
What?
The most oblivious character here, and he's like, oh wow, I know what's going on around here.
The timbers and the rafters were felled in.
Yeah.
So you you look around and you kind of look in all the places where you might think that there could be a hidden passage. You feel along the stone wall and look for any loose stones, but you don't find anything out of the ordinary that you would expect to see.
How high are the pews? Like, how tall are they?
They're like
Stone benches.
a foot off the ground, not
Okay.
Not
if
real-
we
real
decided
tall.
To start kind of providing an exit strategy by putting the pews up against the wall near these stained glass windows, they really wouldn't help out that much, right? Because you said they're like 6 feet up.
yeah, to try and like get out the window. The windows
Yeah.
are also very skinny, so I would think that maybe Burnsy, you might be the only one who could squeeze through.
Are there any like children inside?
Yeah, there's a couple families that you see
Alright, guys,
amongst
so
the townspeople.
worst comes to worst, we start getting overwhelmed, then just, I guess, consider that as an option that we can,
Yeah, it's fine.
you know, you can hoist up some kids to me and I can kind of guide them out.
Yeah, I
And
like that idea.
you can stay to fight them off, and if we're dying, we'll at least save some fucking kids.
So, I think really our only way is, we try and go out the back door and then try and get people into the cover of the bushes, take them down the stream. But we can't see out into what the kobolds are doing, really.
No. I think, I mean, considering this guy as their commanding officer, there's a chance, I guess, that if we take him out, you know, if we could scare off a dragon, if we could take him out, maybe they'll be discouraged and kind of leave us, or something along those lines.
You know? I'm trying to figure
Lose
out.
morale, I guess.
Dave, so we can't see what the kobolds and all them are doing in the south, right?
No, you can see everything that you can see. I just wanted to block that part right in front of the door that you can't see out of, but you can come look out this window in the living chambers if you want.
I'm gonna stand on their motherfucker's table. I'm gonna get birds to get on my shoulders to hug you.
So yeah, you can pretty much see what's going on from that angle.
So they've got the area surrounded, it looks like.
It looks like they had tried, when you heard the movement at the back door there, they were trying to figure out if someone had come out, you suspect if they thought someone had come out and attacked them, but now they're pretty much considering that someone came from outside, and so it looks like they're kind of fanning out and searching the area. So they're kind of splitting up into a few different groups.
So Chug is gonna say this is our chance. They're separating themselves. I say we go out there and we cut a path through them. But then again, they'll have these things will give chase. But
Here's the thing: if we go out there and start fighting them, this other group could easily come around, and if they get through that door while we're inside, all these people in here are going to be, undefended. If we're all outside, we can't see what's going on.
Well, I'd say that if we're going to make a run for it, we go as a group. And we'll just try and protect them as we're moving.
Yeah. And then Chug will hop down from the table and just be like, look, I'll go out to the north and I'll kill that motherfucker with the spiky hat. I just don't know what's best. So look, actually, fuck it, guys. So me and Bernsey noticed the Drake and 3 other guys go after this. They're heading towards the north. I mean, that severely improves our chances.
20 people moving 20 people. You think we can get them all out without killing them?
Yeah, I think we could get them. I busted that wall so that no one has to jump through anything. I say they run through the opening of the fence, into the woods, and down the stream, and I run like a fucking madman straight on into that Drake, and I just start, and I have Deckard on my fucking shoulder, or not Deckard. I have Bushman killing everybody.
I'll hop on Bushman's back, and he can carry me into battle, and I'll fucking fight the people off. I mean, if that's what you think is the best to get these people safe, because I mean, I think that would be Burnsy's number one priority, of making sure all these people are safe.
You hear a loud crack.
I'm sorry.
You hear a loud crack at the door, and as they hit it again with the battering ram, and the doors are basically like sagging in their hinges now.
Okay.
Okay, we need to move now.
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna request. I'm gonna say, you guys give me 1 minute, and I'll run out there by myself. And I'll run straight to the southwest towards the open wall, and I'll engage the group, those 5 guys in combat. I can heal myself 1 round, and then you guys follow. You follow with the people.
I'd honestly think we just want to go out as a group, because if we're waiting in here, they're gonna break it by the time you're out there.
Okay, so I'm gonna say don't wait for me. I'm just gonna start trying to push the pew by myself. I'm gonna start trying to push it. Like, remember in Sandlot when the fence falls on the dog and he's like trying to pick it up by himself? That's what Chugs is doing right now.
All right, so you're picking up the.
I'm trying to push the pew.
Okay, which way are you pushing it?
Oh, well, that's a weird question. That makes me feel like something's on the other side of this fucking door. Oh, fuck.
All right,
I'm just trying to figure out where to put it. So you push it to the side.
I was just pushing it to the side, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you push it out of the way.
So I'm gonna do a stealth. I'm gonna roll stealth, and I'm gonna see how far I can get unnoticed.
All right, you can go ahead and first place your guy where you're gonna move, and then roll your stealth.
Okay, but there's still can't see.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you open up the door.
So my plan is, like, right now we have 5 guys to the west, but I'm going to roll stealth check to get down there. You guys can come out right behind me. But basically, I'm going to try and engage them in combat, and you guys can use this opening and guide the rest of the people through, and then that's it.
Okay. I'm down. Just
Let's go.
guide me in a certain direction. But the way you've been rolling tonight, you just might as well roll to see if you can use fucking power word kill or something like that.
Please. All right. So you want me to come outside and roll my stealth check?
Yeah, well, just position yourself where you were headed in this move, and then you can roll your stealth check to see how you basically did along the way. That way we're not making stealth checks, and then if it's bad, deciding not to move as much or something.
let me tell my party, you guys. This is probably a bad idea, but I think it's the least bad of the ideas of the shit that's going to the north, because they're getting reinforced with a fucking Drake. So I'm gonna roll my spell. Here we go. 18, motherfucker.
What the hell? Is this fucking bizarro world that Dave set up for us?
I'm gonna run 50 feet. I'm gonna do a dash move. What is that? So hard.
This stealthy sprint.
I'm not gonna look
Just remember, you have to run with both arms behind your back.
Anime style.
Exactly. That's the only way it works.
And hopefully if I get another roll, I'm gonna run out there. Or I'm gonna go... Oh, fuck. I don't want to open up the longbow and draw him back. I want to keep him still. Oh god, I'm starting to get a little nervous.
I'm gonna go out there and help him because he's gonna get destroyed if he goes by himself.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay here with the people.
Why don't you guys go ahead and roll initiative just so we could do it in turn? It might be easier to help
I
decide.
didn't force the team's hand. I just like this is the only thing Chug thought was a smart idea.
No, man, you're playing your character.
All right, so I
Damn.
rolled 17 for me and Deckard checked on. Damn it, fucking Deckard.
Alright, so I'm
Good thing
gonna
he's
be
back.
moving up alongside of him.
Okay. And I guess is Deckard gonna wait to?
Yeah,
I think it'd be best if Deckard stayed with me with the
Yeah.
the people that are
Yeah, exactly.
in here.
All right.
Really?
Bill, what the fuck?
Apparently I've
Okay.
been drunk the entire evening.
Oh, give him advantage. It's nighttime anyway.
Surprisingly, they did not notice that. They seemed a little preoccupied with searching outward to find out what happened to their teammates over here. All right, so Chugs, I guess you can move again unless you want to wait for people to kind
Nope, I don't want to wait.
of. Okay, you're
I
good.
want to engage them and try and keep them still.
Okay.
So do I roll another stealth check, or should I just dash, or how do you want me to handle it?
Yeah, roll another stealth check since you only moved up to that spot with your last one.
16.
Okay.
Some ninja ass shit right here.
Alright, I'm still following him.
Come on, come on, come on, Bushman,
Let's see.
come on, Bushman.
So
It's gonna be.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
you can hope he gets a good roll and.
there we go.
Ooh,
All right.
Oh boy.
I
He-
teleport between locations.
All right.
Did my initiative
All right,
change for you guys?
Since I still have an action, can I go ahead and attack him? Is that
Yes,
what
it
we're
did.
doing?
I'll move it back to what it was. Sorry.
I didn't realize that you could do that. That's
Hey,
funny.
Dave, since I still have an attack action left, can I go ahead and just attack him?
Yeah, you can start the surprise round whenever you want, just as long as you haven't been noticed, obviously. So yeah, you
So,
can.
if-
You would be starting this as your surprise round turn if you attack.
Okay, no, I'll wait for the full action then.
All right. So, you guys are Burnsy and Deckard. You guys are just waiting.
Yeah.
Was that the plan, is to wait until you guys start the attack and then we'll make a run for it and kind of usher everybody out?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think that sounds like the best idea.
Okay.
Can you guys use a minor illusion? No, never mind. I was gonna think like a guide to like keep over your head so people know which way to go, but it's not gonna be hard to tell. Maybe just tell the people like, hey, we're fucking running southwest and don't have a peek.
Yeah. We'll nail it down because I can't generate light or anything like that and it's dark out. So even if there was some kind of arrow over me or something like that,
Well,
like,
I mean, Deckard has a light cantrip. Or no.
well, we don't want to use it though if we're trying to sneak
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
past all these other guards.